H. Gordon Books is a mostly used bookstore in the heart of downtown Hamilton, Ontario. It's been around since 2012, and let me tell you, it is an absolute gem. The store is a book lover's paradise, and I'd say it's perhaps one of the best independent used bookstores that I've been to. One of the things I love about this store is there's a wonderful ambiance. Almost as soon as you walk in, one that's begging you to stay and browse. From artwork to book themed pictures and quotations, this store will make any book lover feel right at home. And that's really just the aesthetic side of things. Once you start browsing the books, you know that you're in a special place. The store is pretty well books from floor to ceiling around the perimeter of the store, with some shelving in the middle. Everything's really well organized. It's really pleasingly presented, the way the books are laid out. I remember going to this bookstore probably 10 years ago when I lived in Hamilton. I went a number of times, and I do remember being very impressed with the number of books that they had, with the selection of books that they had, with just the ease of browsing, the enjoyment of browsing. It's really one of those stores that is very inviting, that is longing for you to come in and spend some time and see what it has to offer. And that browsing paid off, because pretty soon I started finding familiar titles, like this one.
Oh, yeah.
And here I have to give full credit to my wife, as she is the one who grabbed my phone and began filming around the store. So a big thank you to my wife Amy for getting all this footage while I spent so much time just looking through the shelves, picking book after book off the shelf, skimming through, finding many different things of interest to me. And as I was browsing and randomly pulling many different books off the shelf, I finally found it. Volume 3 of William Manchester's The Last Lion, the final volume of his mammoth biography of Winston Churchill. This was just one example of the wonderful collection of books that are available to buy. Here's another old one that I found. I have no idea what that is anymore, but it's a cool looking old book. Anyway, going back to William Manchester and The Last Lion, this is a mammoth biography, 3 volumes of Winston Churchill. It tempted me for a few moments, but I decided to stick it out and see if I could find something else that I was looking for or was interested in. Here it is worth noting, or reiterating anyway, just a wonderful collection that they've been able to establish, at least at this time at J.H. Gordon Books. They cover all different kinds of genres of fiction and nonfiction. Right at the start of the store, they have religion, theology, philosophy, moving into a significant history section. I talked to the owner for a few moments as I was checking out, making a purchase, which you will see at the end. And she commented that she had a large selection of World War II history books at that time. But it was just such a wonderful collection of books. I've had times where used bookstores haven't really interested me. They haven't carried all that much. And here, as you can see again, there was obviously quite a bit that was of interest to me. But even if you're not a history nerd or theology nerd or philosophy nerd like I am, there's something for everyone here. There is fantasy, as you can see. There's science fiction. There's literary fiction. There's classic fiction. There's poetry. There's some books in different languages. And towards the back of the store, there's biography and memoir and music and art. Such a vast variety of different topics. J.H. Gordon Books really carries it all. They also had this weird guy browsing the shelves quite earnestly, quite intently, it looks like. Oh, wait, that's me. Yeah, I was interested in the biography section at the back. Opposite the large history section is where you'll find their fiction. Here, looking at classical literature. This is other literary fiction, historical fiction that they have on a shelf in the center of the store. Section here with Shakespeare plays, with poetry. Again, I'm just struck by how inviting this store is, how well organized it is, how easy and how enjoyable it is to browse for books. Things are very well organized. Things are very uh, pleasingly laid out. And it's just a store that begs you to spend some time. There's some of the artwork again that I just feel made the ambiance such a wonderful thing, such an inviting place to be. Here we're walking to the back of the store, or my wife is, as I'm looking at books. And when you go through that door, you enter a neat little kids section. I don't remember this at all from my earlier visits to this store. Again, that was 10 years ago, so I may have just forgotten. But they have this really neat kids section at the back. You can see some classic children's stories there. They've got your Harry Potter, your more modern kids fiction, some really nice looking old books once again. So really, once again, this is a store that has something for everyone. Whatever your interests are, whatever age you are, J.H. Gordon Books is a wonderful place to come if you're at all interested in books, if you at all want to support a local independent bookstore. This store really has something for everyone. It was just before Christmas when we went, and so they had a special Christmas display in the kids section at the back. But now, the final reveal. What did I walk away with?
Yeah!
That's right. I walked away with volumes 2 and 3 of Rick Atkinson's Liberation Trilogy, a massive 3-volume work on the Allied victory in World War II. I've had my eyes on this set for a while, and it was an absolute treat to find them here.
These were an amazing find.
Yeah!
Incredible here.
Yay!
So good. I'm excited.
Woohoo!
So if you find yourself in downtown Hamilton, I highly recommend checking out J.H. Gordon Books. It's a wonderful bookstore. It's great to support these small local bookshops. And you just might find that you are able to find yourself a very nice surprise. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.